Okay, dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be checking out the Rune Temple strategy guide. The Rune Temple is very similar to the Elixir Refinery, so I'll be using this team which I use for my own runs, okay? Cosette, Rachel, Rudy and Karin. I'm sure you know what their roles are. But to make this more fair, because I actually recorded a very fast run, so I decided to give my Cosette some trash gear. Same for my Rachel, okay? Because I think their gear at this point in time, I think it's a bit too advanced for the T10, okay? So I realized that I wasn't able to give you guys a very good breakdown of the entire stage, so I have to give them some trash gear. So since they have trash gear, I hope you understand that, you know, it's doable, okay? But of course this is on the hero side. The heroes are good. If you don't have these kind of heroes, then your gear has to be a little better, and I will have another team later on. So for the first part, use Rudy to taunt Kigo. I think his name is Kigo or something. He does a AoE and a semicircle and another AoE, and after 3 attacks he will use rock drop. So when this happens you have to run, okay? But in this case, you can see that I hit 25% of his HP already, so he will cast this crystal that you need to kill, especially if you are not geared well enough, because if you don't, then your attack may be lowered and you won't be doing as much damage to him, okay? So if you are still progressing, then this is an important thing to note. So usually after rock drop, he will have a straight line damage that will charge right at your team, okay? And you can see here, if you are not geared well enough, you will take severe damage from that. So you have to try to prepare to continue running after the rock drop so that he will not aim and hit your team, okay? But apart from that, the strategy remains the same like the Elixir Refinery one. Basically, you have the taunter, the frontliner, okay, in front of him, and then the rest will hit him from the back. Like in this case, I managed to dodge it, so that's something you need to do. Again, because I'm using Rachel here, she does take damage from all his circular attacks, circular AoEs, and that is something you need to watch out, because if she gets hit continuously or she's in line of the fire, you know, if you place your Rudy right beside her, she's gonna get hit a lot and that won't be very good. So you should try to put Rudy in the opposite, okay, direction of her so that she won't be hit by the semicircle and she will take less damage. So remember, always dodge the straight line damage, okay? This is how it should go, okay? If you are very strong and you keep hitting him at the 25% mark quickly, at the 50% mark and the 75% mark of his HP very fast, then he will just keep summoning the crystals and you don't have to really do much, okay? So Masteries wise, it is focused on range heroes and single target damage, attack oriented, okay? Nothing you need to flip down, to be honest, and there's no status casting or status resistance needed either, okay? And for potentials, Cosette is on max attack potential, my Rudy is on defense and HP mainly, my Karin is on defense and HP as well, my Rachel is actually also on defense and HP. Okay, I'm still working on the attack stuff. That will be my potential for the heroes. So you may be thinking of using a melee build. That's also possible. I'm going to use my Shane, and again I'm going to give her some trash gear. Okay, just copied the gear from the Cosette. So this gear are not enhanced at all. Some are a little transcendence, but definitely not something mind-blowing. Okay, kind of like how as you are progressing you get random pieces of legend gear. That's the case. Strategy will remain the same. Okay, use Rudy, run towards him. Rudy links, he will come in with an AoE on Rudy. You can easily dodge this by running out of the circle. Semicircle, dodge. As I tell you what attacks he's gonna use, I'm sure you can more easily dodge this, okay, because you know what's coming. The problem with using melee is that you need to try to run out fast, otherwise all of them will get hit. Okay, and you need to try to position your Rudy such that he is definitely in the opposite side of Rachel and Shane. So he will cast the crystal, which can be easily destroyed so that your attack won't be lowered, and then you can sustain your damage against him. At this point, my team does become a bit of a disarray because everyone is everywhere. Just make sure you keep an eye on the health, and if it really comes down to the pet healing, do it, okay? So this is at the 50% mark. He will summon another destruction stone. Usually I will click the rally, target the stone off the rally. Rudy will go in front of him so that the rest will be behind him, okay, to continuously attack him. Yeah, in this case, I didn't rally and run, so you saw the damage that I took. It was not fun. Especially if I was any weaker, my Shane could have died. So yeah, you need to be aware of that. This is the final stone. Technically, dodging is very easy, okay? There's a strategy whereby you can place your frontliner near the wall so that whenever he is about to charge at you, he won't really charge that far. He will just hit himself into the wall in a very short distance. So your other team members will be protected in that case. Now that was quite an anomaly whereby he used the straight line before the rock drop, okay? I think things like that could happen, so just take note of it and react accordingly. Yeah, so it's also doable with trash gear and melee comps, so yep, you can give this a try. So if you guys are thinking of a more serious run, I can show you guys here as well. I'm using the Kris and Cossack combination of a double range combination with Kris as my debuffer actually. So with Kris as a debuffer, I will stay completely out of range from Kiergo's attacks. Okay, so only Rudy is meant to taunt the damage. As you can see here, Link, run out of the semicircle, run in a bit, run out. Now rock drop. Okay, rock drop doesn't come because I hit past the 25% mark very quickly, and here I'm already past the 50% mark. So he's gonna just summon the rocks. Okay, if you are strong enough, this will happen, and now he is just probably gonna die even before. Yeah, he's gonna summon a third rock, third stone. And he's dead before even doing any damage to me. Okay, so this is a very serious run. And if you guys are saying how come you're using Rudy and Neo on your thumbnail and you're not even showcasing them, okay, here they are. This is the team I'll be using. Serious gear, okay, serious gear. And I also want to show you guys it's doable with heroes that you have been getting a lot of, okay, or from day one. All you need is proper gear. If your gear is slowly built out from your raids and all that, I think you can definitely tackle the dungeon without too much difficulty. Okay, so the strategy is still the same. I'm just using a different range hero, so it's not really about the hero per se. Okay, if you have good gear, then any hero that fits that role will work. If you don't have good gear, then you need to try to use specific heroes. It's just a trade-off in that sense. Okay, for every dungeon or content, I guess that's the main idea. It's just a trade-off. So here I cast my heroes. I told my heroes to attack the crystal while my Rudy goes back to Kiergo to taunt him, to lure him. Okay, unfortunately my lure is a little short of distance and he still hits my range units.
Out of my way, amateur!
But I think it's not a big issue. It's all doable as long as you know how to avoid the damage that your team takes, because he does a lot of close range attacks other than the rock drop and the charge, which you just need to be careful of. And I dropped my team right in the charge, so that's obviously not the best situation, and you should totally not do that. You should just continue running after he finishes the rock drop so that you will avoid the damage. Okay, And yes, more runes on your way. Runes are very important for your divinity, which increases your account CP by a lot. So if you found this video helpful, do give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Big shout out to my channel members Christopher, Tom, Gonzalo, Jeremy, Yamaki, Reggie, Fahas and Bilal for their support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you!